Moving on, former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted for threatening the life of President Donald Trump.
The first count is that on or about May 15th of last year, he knowingly and willfully making a threat to take the life of and to inflict bodily harm upon the President of the United States. Count 2, same day, May 15th, 2025, that the defendant, James Comey, knowingly and willfully transmitting in interstate commerce a communication that contained a threat to kill the President of the United States.
The indictment by a grand jury in North Carolina stems from an Instagram post that Comey had made in May last year, which showed the numbers 86 and 47 spelled out in Seychelles. Now, Trump had alleged in an interview with Fox News at the time that 86 was slang for kill and 47 was a reference to his being the 47th president. Trump says that it meant assassination. Comey, meanwhile, responded dismissively to these charges and vowed to fight them.
I'm still innocent, I'm still not afraid, and I still believe in the independent federal judiciary, so let's go. But it's really important that all of us remember this is not who we are as a country, this is not how the Department of Justice is supposed to be, and the good news is we get closer every day to restoring those values.
Comey had apologized at the time for the Instagram post and said that he did not realize some associate those numbers with violence. The indictment comes 3 days after a gunman was arrested for allegedly attempting to assassinate Trump during the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Global efforts to combat viral hepatitis are now showing measurable progress, but the disease remains a major global health challenge. As per a new report by the World Health Organization, viral hepatitis B and C, responsible for 95% of hepatitis-related deaths, have claimed 1.3 million lives in 2024. More than 4,900 new infections are transmitted every day, adding up to 1.8 million cases each year. Despite these numbers, the report highlights significant gains made over the past decade. Since 2015, new hepatitis B infections have dropped by 32% globally. Deaths linked to hepatitis C have also declined by 12%. Among children under the age of 5, hepatitis B prevalence has fallen to just 0.6%, with 85 countries meeting or exceeding global targets. These improvements follow coordinated global action after countries adopted elimination targets in 2016. But the WHO warns that progress is still too slow to meet the 2030 goals. Access to treatment also remains limited. Of the 240 million people living with chronic hepatitis B, fewer than 5% are receiving treatment. Only 20% of hepatitis C patients have been treated since highly effective cures became available near a decade ago. As a result, liver disease, including cirrhosis and cancer, continue to drive deaths worldwide. The report also highlights regional disparities. 10 countries, including India, China, Nigeria, and Indonesia, account for nearly 70% of hepatitis B-related deaths. Experts say that the elimination of this disease is within reach. Vaccines can prevent over 95% of hepatitis B infections. The WHO is calling for urgent action, scaling up vaccination, expanding treatment access, improving injection safety, and strengthening health systems globally.